maybe you should set it over here. Like set it on the Coke bottle. Like, can you see me?
Folks are with Gus Bennett with his blue t-shirt. The real Gus Bennett, not the false one.
A lot of faux Gus Bennett's running around. Where's the real Gus Bennett?
You tell me.
He's training for Dunkfest 2018. He's out of the park. Yeah.
More.
Yeah, it's hard work. It's hard work to be LeBron James.
What is the real Gus Bennett doing in Portland, Oregon? Playing basketball.
Well, no, this is. I've never been to Portland, and I've been wanting to go since 2003, and so I'm here, and I have good friends here, and I want to play Monopoly and drink the beers, and we played Settlers of Catan last night and drank the beers, and some scotch, Valentines, or something like that.
There you go. What can you tell us about Portland?
Portland? It's a great city. There's a woman on the wall, mystery woman. Yeah, she's like 3 stories tall, and she's beautiful. Oh, back turn, and there's a lot of murals, a lot of mural art.
Yep.
There's a river that runs through the city. That's the most beautiful weather we've had. Well, it's been raining the whole time, and not like raining, just like cloudy, and it's been warm. We started this adventure in Detroit. Well, I did, and you joined in Minneapolis. It was all very cold. Here in Portland, like warm weather, warm hearts. People let you in, and hardly anyone honks except for when they do. Friendliest biking city. Maybe I haven't been here long enough, but it's a great city. Yeah.
You think you might want to live here?
Oh yeah.
Great. If you could be any animal, what would you be?
Oh, that's a tough one. And only pick one?
Yeah, because you've had the longest to think about this. Correct? Okay, you can pick 3.
I always wanted to be an okapi. It's the only living relative to the giraffe. And its back, its butt is striped like a zebra, and its front is not striped. And it has this giant tongue to eat like leaves. Actually, a new one. You know what I choose? I'd like to be a North American bison. That's a good one, right? You know, it's always been like a cheetah, a platypus, kangaroo. North American bison might be where it's at. Proud, they're strong, and they're alive. They're making a comeback, you know? So that's good.
If you were a North American bison, what would your superpower be?
I'd be able to read books really well and process information. So I could sit there like a bison, right? And get my little I'd have hooves, but I'd be like and I'd read the book and be able to retain everything. And then I'd give lectures at the University of Wyoming. The only bison in like 17 counties to give lectures at the university. It'd be crazy. I'd be able to talk English and the other languages. A book reading American bison.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay. You've been asking people on this trip who are interesting what their primary interests are and what they have to say about themselves as craftsmen of these interests. What would you say your primary interest is right now?
Well, I'm trying to get as many Instagram followers as possible. Woo! I'm working hard. I'm not calling it a slam dunk.
You have a unique chance to speak to your many, many fans.
Like millions.
Like millions, yeah.
Yeah.
What would you tell your fans would be one piece of advice that you have for them?
On very few occasions should you trade something special for a chance to get some extra sleep. Yeah, I mean, you need sleep, you need to recover. But like, for instance, we got into Rapid City at 1:30 in the morning. We had the last call, Blue Moon. Yeah, they were very nice people. And went through the dinosaur forest. You know, we're jumping around with the dinosaurs. And then it was 2:30 and we went to bed in the car. My alarm went off at 5:48 in the morning and I wanted to sleep some more. But we said, to hell with that. We're gonna get up and we're gonna go to Mount Rushmore to catch the sunrise. And it was worth it, right?
Yep.
It was worth it.
It was worth it.
And that's not even like a great example. That's just like a lame example. Or how about this? You're like half asleep, you're drifting into unconsciousness, you're living in a double world where you're like 1 foot in the real world and 1 foot in the dream world. In a state of oniricy. Yeah, you're having an oniric episode.
Yep.
You wanna capture it, but you're also very tired. And you say, you know what? I'm tired, I'm going to sleep. No, I say no, don't do that. I say, slap your face and get up and write it down. Sometimes you get great stories that come out of those moments. Stories like the Zeitgeist Experiment, you know? Or stories like Jimmy Fallon and the Moshi Moshi Dragon. Yeah.
I don't think we know anything about those latter two phenomena. Do you want to explain them to us?
New York Times bestsellers. I don't even want to say that because often those books are not even that good. And who is to say if it's a New York Times bestseller?
New York Times.
Oh, New York Times. I see. Now I understand. The Zeitgeist Experiment is a It's a like nothing you've ever. You just gotta wait for it. It's gonna come out. Jimmy Fallon, the Moshi Mosh Dragon. He calls Jimmy Fallon and he's like, Moshi Mosh, and Jimmy Fallon's like, it's the Moshi Mosh Dragon. Jimmy Fallon and Terrible Big have to go on a grand adventure across the United States in search of the Moshi Mosh Dragon. Jimmy Fallon has come to a point in his career where he can't make anyone laugh. It's just boring. The ratings are down and nobody watches it until he finds the Moshi Mosh Dragon. Or does he? You have to read it and see. What else do you want to ask me?
Do you have any questions that you would want your fans to ask you?
Wait, I don't have any fans. Maybe I should do these interviews on Instagram Live.
Oh, and then fans could ask their questions.
Maybe this should have been on Instagram Live. Nah, it's too late. This documentary road trip has been evolving. You know, like a snowball.
It seems to me this journey has something to do with the nature of the artistic. Can you reflect on that?
That's a deep question because there are a lot of avenues I could take. Okay, I'll take this one. Some of the people that I'm meeting and interviewing are planned and some are not. For instance, Juan the Caver. Would you call Juan an artist? I would. I think everybody has a little artist inside of them, beating on their doors. Let me out. I'm certainly no acclaimed artist. I'm unemployed. I'm kidding. Kidding. Oh, no, I'm not kidding. Would you consider Tyson an artist? I would, right? In theory, what is art? You know, this is a very theoretical question. You could take any trade and say, is it just a job or is it art? If you work at Jimmy John's, I don't know, is that art? You might say no. But what if you put little poems in everyone's bag and hands them out? Now you're proliferating art, and that could be an art in and of itself. I think that speaks to the nature of art is not just seeking the most obvious artistic people, but also like finding the artist within. That sounds so lame, doesn't it? Californication season 2. This yogi, like spiritual, like very always on drugs sort of guy wrote a book called The Artist Within. And that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the artist within.
Yeah.
For the creative community, it's feast or famine.
What?
Feast or famine. Nom 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 nom. Or
Feast or tucker?
Feast, yeah, feast or irritable bowel syndrome. Yeah. I hope to continue writing a blog, travel blog. 0 views, 0 likes. You'll love it. I'm a creative guy. Yeah. I mean, people like me, right? Oh no, it's not the same thing. All right. Does that answer the question? Or I don't even know what you asked. And there you have it. All right, last question. Then I have to go play Monopoly.
Can you share with us a new interesting word you have learned recently and its definition?
You're talking about Sonder? But I already did a plug for this, right? I did a plug for Sonder while we were driving.
It's a different word.
Disabuse. I never use the word disabuse. The belief that all beer in Portland is good. Let me disabuse you of a particular idea. Not all beer in Portland is great. Portland is saturated with new beer, experimental beer. For that reason, a lot of people think the beer in Portland is great because there's so much of it in the soup. But for that very reason, the beer in Portland, I would say percentage-wise, is probably not that good. Because they're trying so many things and there are so many new beers, and often new beer is not good. You gotta test that shit. That's what my mom used to say. Make sure that it's good. Yeah. See, is that how we should end?
I feel the air turning, early autumn evening.
Yeah, you gotta test the beer, and then it gets better. Let me disabuse you of that idea. Yeah.
Gus Bennett, folks, from Portland.
Turning to